Just got your first offer to be on a film set, whether it's a production assistant, an intern, whatever the job is, congratulations to you. I have a couple things I want to share with you about what you need to know before you step on a film set for the first time. So, let's rock. Working on a new film set or a new film job feels like the first day of school, at least to me. I remember back in the day, I used to have my clothes laid out on the bed, my shoes on the floor, all fresh in the box, ready to go. I can't sleep through the night. It's the same thing with a film set. You have new crew members, you have a new project, the possibilities are endless. So if this is your first film job and you've never been on one before, there's a document called the call sheet. A call sheet is basically a roadmap for the whole day of what's going on for the film set. So the call sheet will have information such as the time, and the time you definitely want to make sure that you arrive 30 or 45 to an hour early, just in case there's traffic or anything crazy that's going on, because you definitely on your first day, you don't want to show up late. That sends the wrong message. Also, the call sheet will have information as the actors that'll be there for the day, the scenes that you're shooting, the different crew members and the different departments listed on there so that you can know who's who and what's what. Very important thing that you should know before stepping on that film set is that there is a set hierarchy. So like any job, you have your bosses, supervisor, managers. On a film set, it's very similar. So on a film set, you have something called above the line or ATL. And above the line are the key creative decision makers or personnel that help get the project, the movie, the television show made. Above the line crew members such as the producers, the directors, the director of photography, if you're on a television show, the showrunner, these are the people that help push the ideas and the concepts and the script and the whole vision for the show. Safety is one of the biggest things that you need to be aware of on a film set. Sometimes you're working long hours, 12, 14-hour days, and there may be an overnight shoot or just a regular day. At the start of each film day, the first assistant director will call for a safety meeting where the first assistant director goes over all the things that the crew should be aware of. If there's lighting or if there's stunts, a car moving, or just things that you should be aware of. And sometimes you have to wear safety jackets just so that cars, pedestrians, or whoever's aware that there's something going on. But a good crew member is definitely aware of safety. Although we work long hours and people are tired and there's times you're working overnight, one thing you want to do is make sure that you get home safely or you can get back to work safely. I'm not necessarily a big fan of having an earpiece in my ear and having people talk in my ear all day, but something that you definitely need to pay attention to is paying attention. So on a film set, you'll have a walkie and a headset or earpiece covering your ear, and a lot of information is dispersed through the headset from different departments and different channels. So while you're on a film set, you want to make sure you're always listening, because there may be a time where you're out that crafty, you're hanging out, you're not needed at the moment, but then your department head might be like, hey, can you bring me this ladder or you bring me this C-stand? You just want to make sure that you're listening and you're aware of what's going on, because you don't want to be that person that everybody knows they don't pay attention to your walkie, because that's a quick way to get fired. One of the final things that I want to make sure that you're paying attention to when you're going to a film set for the first time or your first film job, the documents that you sign are very legal binding, such as the NDAs and just all the things about the show that you're signing. Of course, you're going to sign documents for your paper to get your money, get your bag. While you're signing these documents, you're reading carefully and thoroughly, because one thing you don't want to do is pull your cell phone out on set and start recording the actors while they're in a scene, or just recording all the equipment, or to take a picture or a video or anything like that you keep it to yourself. It's not made for social media and it's not made for the world to see. Until the production is done with the filming, they're done with post, they're done editing the project, and there's trailers out and they're actually marketing to the public, then you can actually talk about the project. Hey, I worked on that. This is the trailer, view this. But you want to make sure while you're on the project, while you're on the show and you're working, that you just focus on the work. You don't want to be that crew member that this is your first job and then you're not working in the film industry anymore. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Until next time.